We have already discussed the vehicle. Now the question that comes to mind is this. If these vehicles are meant to travel 6 meters above the ground, how do you actually build all of that? Is it even realistic?
This is the most challenging part of the entire system. We're talking about building a completely new elevated network above existing roads, a network of transport overpasses. Their length will not be measured in kilometers, but in hundreds of kilometers, woven into the structure of a living city. And most importantly, we need to build it quickly, precisely, and with minimal disruption to traffic.
It sounds almost impossible. Where would you even begin?
We begin by creating a professional research and development center and by building a 4-kilometer test section. This is where every element of the system will be designed, tested, and perfected. The first city that decides to implement the ksatam system will make history. It will be the first project of its kind, not only in Europe, but in the world.
And how do you even build this? We already struggle with traffic, let alone with such a huge investment.
And this is exactly where modern solutions come in. No wet concrete, no giant cranes or heavy construction equipment. The whole process is based on lightweight steel truss structures, fully prefabricated elements assembled at night. Installation carried out between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m., with traffic returning to normal in the morning. The only concrete components are the foundations for the support pillars, drilled using industrial drilling equipment.
And what about the weather? These vehicles will be exposed to rain, snow, and even hail.
That is why the entire infrastructure will be covered by an elliptical, transparent dome, supported by a lightweight structure. And here is the key point. The dome will also act as an energy generator. We will use transparent panels with a quantum coating that produces electricity, a new generation of photovoltaic technology. This allows the system to be partially or even fully energy self-sufficient.
So it is not just a roof, it is also a power plant?
Exactly. In addition, the network will include energy storage units and backup generators, either gas or hydrogen, for the winter season. The goal is for the entire system to operate independently of external power sources. You'll find all the details in the sections Transport Overpasses and Roof Structure in the project documentation.